I'm the YouTuber known as BlueToothGrenade, and I bet you've seen those videos where they take a fictional villain and charge them for their crimes. Today we're going to be changing up that basic formula a little bit. What if instead of judging the worst of the villains, we judge the best of the heroes instead? Now you might be thinking, well, that's going to be boring. Obviously the best of the heroes don't commit crimes. And, well, you would be absolutely correct. That's why we're going to be judging them by a much harsher standard. Instead of judging characters by the law of America, what if we judge them by the law of God? That is to say, how much do good guys sin? Sins are for God only to judge, and are essentially judged in binary anyways. Those who have sinned, and those who have, well, also sinned, but accepted Jesus as their Lord and Savior. I thought this might be a funny idea to do anyways. What counts as a sin? Great question. In general, all sins can sort of be boiled down to one of 8 categories. Those being pride, idolatry, sexual immorality, disobedience, excess, violence, sloth, and deceit. The first character we're going to be looking at is what is considered one of the most moral and virtuous characters in an otherwise incredibly messed up world. That's right, we're going to be judging in...
What?
He's off to a really great start. Immediately, the first scene that he is even in, he is being disrespectful to his parents. Honestly, I thought about not marking this off as one because he is just being a little bit snarky, but he does it enough times in a short enough period of time that his parents are actually mad at him. If I was at a friend's house and I saw them doing this to their parents, I would be incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, just trying to break in these new shoes.
That's lying, if I've ever seen it. Here we learn that Mark often blows off his best friend so that he can work, which is fine, you know, when there's nothing wrong with having a job, but he's only doing it so that he can have the material wealth of comic books, which he values more than his friendship. That's idolatry. Mark actually goes several scenes after this without sinning. He only does again later when his parents tell him,
make sure you get a good night's sleep.
For sure.
And then he intentionally trains at night instead of waiting to train with his dad in the morning.
I'm fine.
This one's a bit iffy, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because it is in the context of whether he is still sore.
Are you threatening me? Or do you need a replay of what happened last time?
Hit me.
How very noble of Mark to turn the other cheek, except wait, this is taunting. This is a form of pride and cruelty because he's intentionally belittling his bully with his newfound powers. He knows that it won't hurt when the bully hits him, and that this will make him make a fool of himself. While in very specific cases, violence can be called for, like in protecting the innocent or in a time of war, we know specifically that Mark sought this violence out because just shortly before this, he said,
I need something to punch.
So if you really want a label for this, it's some kind of sadism, I guess.
What about ass kicker?
One count of profanity. Whether you count this as a swear or not, I don't really care. I looked it up on Google and Google said it's a swear, so that's what we're going with. This clip has nothing to do with him sinning. I just like the fact that he still doesn't know how to land.
I've heard so much about you.
You too.
That was a lie. I'm not going to play up the whole conversation, but we do learn that he is prioritizing practicing over his personal health. And this is, again, idolatry. This is being a workaholic.
Get inside right now.
Make me.
Yikes, this one's so bad they call it out in the show.
Crap.
Again, Google says that crap is technically a swear. This one's actually not a sin because of the aforementioned, violence is alright if you're protecting the innocent. And this guy just shot a giant laser beam at a bunch of police officers. And he immediately blows it. He goes on to hit this guy in excess of times without giving him a chance to turn himself in. And if you're looking at this guy could very much have died from this. I mean, we have no idea at this point whether he is just a normal human in a suit or if he is actually enhanced by something.
You might as well give up.
That's a total of 13 sins just in the pilot episode alone, at an average of 2 sins per minute. He committed sins from 5 of the 8 categories, and in case you were curious, here's one time from the rest of the show for each other category.
I've seen what you can do.
She needs me. We're losing this, Mark. The world needs you.
I said no!
Oh, and by the way, screw you for that one, Mark. My goat died because of you.
It's my favorite finger!
Okay, well, perhaps it could be true that he's not the best example of a good guy. I mean, he is in an R-rated show, so occasionally he's just gonna be edgy for the sake of being edgy. What if we instead examine someone who really is seen as the epitome of good guys, of heroism?
Ready or not, here I come.
I feel like everybody forgets that this is how this movie starts, which is fair, it's completely forgettable. That being said, Child Peter does nothing wrong. A handful of awkward interactions later in which Peter does nothing wrong, it is undoubtedly creepy, but can I prove that this is actually a lustful action or anything? No, not really, so I guess this is fine. Our boy Pete then goes a record-breaking 10 minutes of on-screen time without sinning at all, although he does use Bing, which is, I mean, that's pretty weird.
You are here for the internship? Yeah. Okay. You'll find your badge to the left. Are you having trouble finding yourself?
No. I got it.
Yeah, that's all the same one lie in my books. As a side note, I don't see how people were ever like, oh, Andrew Garfield's not nerdy enough to be Peter Parker. Dude, did you see how awkward that was? Man. Wait, get him, he's trying to get away.
Hi.
Disobedience to authority. He was supposed to stay with the group, which was previously mentioned, and also is an obvious general code of conduct.
What are you doing here? I work here. I don't work here. I just snuck in because I love science.
You love science.
Immediately, once again, he sneaks away, but I'll count all this as one disobedience.
Man, I'm sorry. Oh man, are you alright?
And he does that like 8, 9 more times. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, this is powers kicking in. He barely has control of his own body at all. So, yeah, I mean, he's repeatedly saying sorry. The boy's clear on this one.
I'm late. I'm
so worried.
No, I'm sorry.
Technically, under normal circumstances, this would be disobedience to parents, as he obviously has a curfew he's supposed to be in by, but obviously he was trying to get home in time, and he just fell asleep on the subway because of his body going through some changes.
What are you doing up there?
I'm, homework.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that your teachers did not assign you that. You're starting to get a little bit of a lying problem there.
Extraordinary. How did you come up with this?
Plagiarism.
Why don't you take it from me?
Sorry, Flash, take it, man.
Go ahead. Take it.
This is taunting. He's belittling young Mr. Gordon here. Similar to when Mark told his bully, hit me, except the difference is, Peter actually does this 8 separate times here, and I know what you're thinking. I clumped a few things together before that could have been possibly seen as separate things, but he definitely, between each of these, had the choice to stop. Like, you've proved your point. You could have stopped any of these times and just given him the ball.
It's my uncle. He's a pathological liar, and he thought you were someone else.
I'm starting to think maybe you're a pathological liar.
You need to take that.
Dishonoring his father and mother. Well, technically uncle, but you know.
Didn't you forget something? Now don't answer that. But I'm glad to know it's working.
Chronic lateness.
Oh, come on, how dare you?
How dare I? How dare you?
We never really see where he's going with this, but it's definitely very disrespectful of his Uncle Ben. This slamming of the door, I think, was meant to be more of a, I don't know, he didn't mean to break it, it's fine. This scene has the classic 1 cent short of purchasing chocolate milk, and employee won't let him buy it, so he takes his money back, He starts to leave, but then the man stealing from the store tosses the chocolate milk to him, and he takes it and he leaves. So that's by proxy stealing, because, I mean, he hadn't stole it yet when it was initially tossed to him, but then he leaves the store with the milk and with his money, so he stole it.
Someone call an ambulance, Uncle Ben! Uncle Ben! Oh, God! Oh, my God!
Taking the Lord's name in vain. I mean, you could argue that this is a pretty fair reaction, but I don't know, he could have said something else, probably.
Not today, Flash.
Hey, come on, man. I just want to talk.
Violence.
You gonna kill me, too?
Violence. Technically he's stopping a criminal, but I mean, it's pretty clear that the person that was being attacked doesn't want him there, so I'm actually going to go ahead and say this is hatred, because he wouldn't have saved the guy if it was the guy that he was actually after. Violence again, and hatred again, because he is only going after the people who look like the guy that he is after.
They're calling him a vigilante.
Okay, he's not a vigilante. He's an anarchist.
Help me, somebody! Arrest me! Please get me out of here!
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and mark him down for cruelty on that one.
What the hell is this?
Webbing that I developed myself.
That's a lie. He obviously tinkered with it, but it was developed by Oscorp.
Oh.
Aura, but no, that is cruelty. He suffocates this guy for 12 seconds. And if you don't believe me, you can count him on your own time. That's kind of disobedience, but he really did not have time to actually freeze before getting shot at. So I am not counting it.
I just did 80% of your job, huh? That's how you repay me?
That's pride. According to the one Google search I did, being a cop is at least 50% paperwork. As you can see behind me here, this is negligence. He's impeding traffic, even getting hit by a bus. This is like extreme jaywalking.
It's pretty bad. Have you gone to the nurse?
Mm-hmm.
I have absolutely no way of knowing whether he went to the nurse or not.
Do you like Branzino? Like a fish?
Mm-hmm. No, I know.
Well,
Liar!
I've been bitten.
The sin of cringe, which actually isn't a sin, so this is fine.
Just asking a question. I got school stuff.
Lie. That's not why you asked him about reptiles.
Dosage has been increased to 200 milligrams.
Sorry, this is irrelevant. Why does he immediately push the camera away as soon as he's done recording? Like, I don't think the serum's even really taken effect yet. He just wants to throw the camera out of the way. What? What?
parents see me leaving. I'm dead.
Your parents aren't gonna see you leaving.
Disrespect to authority. Hate to see it.
Stand down now or we will open fire. You are surrounded.
I don't know if I even gotta tell you this, but he does not stand down, and that's disobedience to authority. Here he beats up the police, which is obviously either rebellion to authority or violence.
Sorry, Miss Ritter, won't happen again, I promise.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Mr. Parker.
Yeah, but those are the best kind.
And to end it all off, 2 counts of promise breaking, as he obviously doesn't intend to never be late again, and also doesn't intend to keep the promise he made to Gwen's dad. That's 39 total sins, across the runtime of almost 2 hours, at approximately a rate of 1 every 3.5 minutes. And if you were wondering again, these are the categories. Well, now isn't that a shock? The movie meant for younger ages is less sinful. In fact, I think we've proven this angle pretty well. Here's a projected chart based on the pieces of data we have. As you can see, the pieces of data we have are here in red, and these green lines are our projected assumption on where the data would line up. Instead, let's flip this entire video on its head again and look at one of the most absolutely famously diabolical evil villains in all of fiction. Murder. Attempted murder. Threatening. Not murder. Not murder. 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 Promise breaking. Cruelty. Promise breaking. Self-defense. Threatening. Lying. Murder. So that's it. Across his legendary 34 minutes of screen time, he only committed 12 sins, and only across 2 categories. That's a rate of just over 1 sin every 3 minutes. So maybe he's not as bad as we thought. No matter how good of a person or how bad of a person you are, all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and only through the one way, Jesus, can you make it to heaven. This was fairly different from what I normally do, so make sure you subscribe if you liked it, because I have absolutely zero other way of knowing. Zero other way at all, if you liked it and want more of it. And make sure to comment who your favorite person who's never committed a sin is. Mine's Jesus. No stealing it, come up with your own. Is this how you engagement? I've absolutely no idea. I've never understood how to get people to comment.